Too Dear, by Leo Tolstoy is a sharp and witty short story that critiques capital punishment, bureaucracy, and the absurdities of state governance. Here are some key insights and themes from the story. Plot summary, in brief. Set in the small European principality of Monaco, the story follows the dilemma the government faces when a man is sentenced to death for murder. However, due to financial and moral complications, they can't execute him. Ultimately, they let him live, with the government paying him an allowance because they can't afford to imprison or execute him properly. Key insights and themes. 1. Satire of bureaucracy. Tolstoy satirizes how inefficient and ridiculous government systems can be. Despite sentencing a man to death, Monaco's government can't find a cheap or practical way to carry it out. They even try hiring a foreign executioner. Insight: systems often become slaves to their own protocols, losing sight of justice and practicality. 2. Critique of capital punishment. Tolstoy indirectly questions the morality and practicality of the death penalty. The absurdity of the efforts made to kill one man reveals how flawed and arbitrary the practice can be. Insight: even if a government has the right to take life, the implementation might expose its own moral and structural weaknesses. 3. Irony and humor. The title Too Dear refers to the cost of executing the criminal. The irony lies in the fact that keeping a murderer alive was cheaper than killing him, a twist that highlights the absurdity of institutional priorities. Insight: irony is used to expose how monetary concerns can override justice and ethics in governance. 4. Human nature and practicality. Eventually, the criminal is left alone in a shed with the expectation that he would escape. But he doesn't. He chooses the comfort of regular food and shelter over freedom, highlighting a practical, even comical, view of human behavior. Insight: people often choose comfort and security over liberty or idealism, even criminals. 5. Political commentary. Tolstoy is clearly mocking not just Monaco but small states and monarchies in general. The ruler of Monaco is portrayed as symbolic, a figurehead lost in formalities. Insight: leadership without wisdom or courage is ineffective, even in small matters. Tolstoy's style: simple, direct narrative. Dry humor and irony. Moral and philosophical undertones. Based on real-life absurdities. Moral of the story: sometimes systems are so focused on appearing just and lawful that they lose touch with common sense and humanity. The real cost of justice is not just monetary but moral and practical, and sometimes, the cheapest option turns out to be the most humane.